It's funny how just a name can, be more than just a name. Like take the Dragon Slayers, kind of cool band name.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But put that on a Dwarven stronghold,
Mm-hmm.
and like all of a sudden you've got history, you've got a story.
Yeah.
And that's what we're diving into today. Like what makes a Dwarf clan name, truly sing.
Right.
And thankfully we've got this great article here, Battle-Hardened Dwarf Clans, to help us out.
Yeah, and I think it's more than just a cool sound, right? What I found really fascinating was how the article, it really emphasizes that for dwarves, that clan name, it's almost a family crest,
Yeah.
carved in granite. It tells you so much, tells you where they're from, it tells you what they value, even how they might fight.
Oh, absolutely. Remember that one fantasy novel? I can't remember what it was called, but it had the Deepforge clan, and they were all about like crafting those really intricate clockwork contractions. Yeah. Their name wasn't just, for show, like it told you everything. They were the engineers, the inventors, all that.
It's like the article says, a good dwarf clan name, it doesn't just like tell a story, it embodies it.
Yeah.
Think about like Stoneheart Sentinels.
Oh, yeah.
Just even the sound of it. You've got the hard consonants, this powerful imagery. You instantly get this idea of this like unyielding defense, like a strength that's way more than just muscle and steel, right?
Totally. Yeah, it's that difference between a name that's just like written down on a page,
yes,
and then one that's like practically etched into the mountain itself.
Yes.
And what I thought was so cool was how the article, it actually breaks down the process, like creating these names. It gives you the blueprints to building a whole dwarven identity from the ground up.
Absolutely. And they really emphasize, like, you have to think about the environment. Where does this clan live? You know what I mean? What have they carved their lives out of?
Yeah.
Take a name like Ironforge Clan.
Oh, classic.
Immediately tells you, okay, these dwarves, they have this deep connection to the mountain, right?
They have a heart of it, yeah.
To the raw materials that they're using to create their weapons, their homes, everything.
Yeah. It's like their name it's a badge of honor almost. Mm-hmm. Like it's a testament to all of their resilience, their mastery over whatever what they're working with.
Yeah.
But the article, it goes even further, right?
Yeah.
It's saying, okay, weave in elements of their craft, their combat, like all of that.
Yes.
It's like every single word, it's adding another layer to this cultural tapestry.
Exactly. And this is what I think is so cool, especially if you love like building fantasy worlds.
Absolutely.
Because it's not just about picking, a name that sounds cool or whatever.
Yeah.
It's about understanding like what did those words actually reveal about the dwarves that have this name, you know?
Like it's the difference between like the Warriors of the North, which let's be honest, that could be anybody.
It could be anyone.
And then like the Frostbeard Axe Breakers.
Oh, where?
Which instantly tells you, all right, these guys, not messing around. These are dwarves who mean business.
It's that specificity, right?
Yeah.
That connection to their craft where they are. That's what makes it sing. I thought the article had a great example. The Mithril Hand Clan.
Oh, nice.
Those dwarves, they're renowned. They're probably the best at what they do. Probably sought after across the land, for their craft.
Oh, absolutely. And a name like that, it's practically a story hook on its own, right?
Yes.
Suddenly, I want to know more about the Mithril Hand Clan. Like, what legendary weapons have they forged? What kind of trials did they have to go through to get a name like that?
Exactly. Right? And that's what's so exciting. We're not just talking about names anymore. We're talking about this sense of history, this cultural identity.
Yeah.
And it's all within, like, just a few carefully chosen words. It's amazing.
Okay, but what about the clans that don't fit that typical, the mountain dwelling axe wield?
Right.
Like what about when dwarves, migrate, explore new lands, all that? The article goes into that too, which I thought was really cool.
Absolutely. And it's this reminder that, dwarven identity, it's rooted in tradition, but it's also like remarkably adaptable.
Yeah.
Like they use this example, Sandsinger nomads.
Oh, wow.
Showing how, even a desert dwelling clan, they can keep that core, that dwarven spirit,
Right.
But it reflects their unique environment.
Sandsinger nomads.
Yeah.
See, that's something like I never would have thought of that, but it totally works.
Yeah.
Like you can practically picture it, right?
Yeah.
It's like their beards are maybe braided with like leather and stuff to keep the sand out.
Right.
Their armor's lighter, more ornate.
Yeah, they've adapted
Oh,
their skills to forge weapons that can withstand like the scorching heat now.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe even incorporating elements of like desert creatures
that's awesome.
into their designs.
Yeah.
And that's just one example. Like imagine a clan of like seafaring dwarves, right?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
The deepwater delvers, and their ships are crafted from the bones of leviathans.
Oh.
And their mastery of the forge now extends to like navigating these like treacherous currents.
That's amazing. See, and that's what I love about this. It's like we're taking these core dwarven concepts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their strength, their craftsmanship.
Yeah.
And we're just seeing how does it manifest in these different environments, different corners of the world,
Mm-hmm.
Possibilities are endless.
Endless possibilities. And speaking of that, the article takes it a step further. It argues that a good clan name, it's not even just about the name.
Right.
It's about how it's woven into, like, the fabric of your whole world. You know what I mean? It's history. It's myths.
Oh, absolutely. Like imagine you're exploring in your world, right?
Yeah.
And you stumble across these ancient ruins.
Yeah.
And etched into the stone, you see, like Wormsbane.
Yeah.
It's like suddenly you're not just looking at, a pile of rocks.
Right.
You're looking at what's left of a clan that stood up to dragons.
Yeah.
Built their whole legacy on that courage, that resilience.
That legacy. That's so important. And the article was even talking about, like, thinking about clan hierarchies. Like, how can a name actually indicate where they stand in the grand scheme of things?
Oh, yeah.
Like even a simple title like Thane, that tells us, okay, this is the leader. This is the clan head.
Right.
This is someone who commands respect.
Oh, yeah. Big time. Which makes me think about, like, potential power struggles then, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Like imagine a clan called, like, Emberfell's Fury.
Ooh.
Like that name alone, you get hints of a past rebellion.
Yeah.
Like a falling out with a more powerful clan.
Right.
All of a sudden, boom, you got conflict, you got history.
It's those layers of meaning, right? Those little glimpses into the past.
So cool.
That transform a name from just like a simple label into like a window into this rich and vibrant culture.
It's amazing. It's really amazing though when you think about it, how much we've like uncovered just by like digging into the names of these dwarven clans,
I know, it's true.
It's like each name is like this little seed, and we're starting to see the branches of their entire world like grow out of it.
I know, and that's the beauty of it, right? Like we've gone from this like list of words to like this intricate tapestry of like their culture, their history, any conflicts, all that.
Oh, it's so true. It's like we've like cracked open one of those, those ancient dwarven tomes. The kind with the like metal bindings and the pages that smell like dust and secrets.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Speaking of secrets, I got to know, like for you, what's that like defining quality or event that your ideal dwarf clan would be known for? What would they be called?
Oh, that is a great question. Let me think. Yeah.
I've always kind of been fascinated by this idea of a clan of like scholars and lore keepers, you know.
Oh, cool.
Maybe like the Whispered Rune clan.
Ooh.
And they're huddled deep within the mountains, guarding these ancient prophecies and like forgotten languages.
Oh, that's so cool.
They're like the keepers of Dwarven history, you know. Even their name, it's like a whisper of wisdom kind of echoing through the ages,
Oh, chills. I love that. Okay, my turn. What about a clan that's known for their like incredible sense of humor? Like maybe the Laughing Anvil clan.
I love that.
They'd be famous for like just their boisterous laughter, their ability to like just find joy, even in the darkest depths of the mines.
Yes.
Weapons masterfully crafted, of course.
Of course.
But maybe with like a whimsical twist, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I don't know, a warhammer engraved with a joke that only a dwarf would like get. That's brilliant. I'm picturing their banner now. It's got like, a roaring bearded dwarf clutching like a tankard of ale.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
It's those little touches, right? Those little details that really like breathe life into it and make it memorable.
That's what this whole deep dive has been about, right? Like it's not just about picking these cool sounding names. It's about like, what are the stories that they tell? What worlds can we build with them?
Exactly. So next time you're, crafting your world, or even if you're like, just sketching out ideas for your next campaign.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that. Remember how much power a name can have,
Oh, absolutely.
Ask yourself, What stories do you want your Dwarven clans to tell? What legacies will they leave behind,
Yes.
Etched in stone, sung about by the bards, all that.
Generations to come,
Yeah.
all that. It's incredible. Who knows, maybe one day we'll be deep diving into your creations. But until then, keep those creative sparks flying.
Yeah.
And never, ever underestimate the power of a good name.